Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, honey. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, and smash that bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. Right. So while you guys are pouring into the building like gangbusters, I'm gonna sit here and play a tune. It's called Green Light by Bosco, honey. Get with Bosco. Bosco. Mhm. We're going to talk about judgments, right? What we all do, right? And how to judge gently, right? And not be, we're all trolls. We're all trolls, right? To troll somebody is to follow them, right? And that's what we do on these social media streets. We troll these streets to figure out what it is that we resonate with, right? That's a troll. You trolling these streets on social media. So we'll talk about that for 5 minutes. I'm gonna let y'all go. Turn this down, right? A little bit. So yes, I play this. I stream live football time because this ain't for everybody, right? This is only for those ready to take control of their own lives and stop pointing fingers at the next person and stop when look, the main gripe that we have that's unspoken, that's really sometimes we don't even know, is expectations we put on others, right? Or um, attachments, right? We attach ourselves to a person, place, or thing, right? With those expectations of meeting our needs. And that's what the bad trolls, you know, they, it's no, it's, listen, there's no good and bad in my mind. In my mind, there's only positive and negative energy, right? But we're not aware of this. This is why we point fingers so much at one another. There's only energy, right? There's not good and bad on it. When listen, when Iana Van Zant said that years ago, like in the 2000s, the early 2000s, I saw Iana Van Zant in one of her books. She said there is no good and bad, right? I said, she done gone crazy. Absolutely is bad. Like, what does she mean there is no good and bad? Now I get it, right? There's some things that people will say that you won't get right away, right? So let me tell you how I am. If I don't get something or a piece of information, you know what I do? I just sit back and watch, right? Try to judge gently on that particular person, place, or thing. And just watch and see if I can learn something from that, right? And not like Dave Chappelle said, when you call people crazy, it's dismissive, right? Because people that, like Terrence Howard, for instance, Terrence Howard, when he quit acting to develop this program or this something called the flower of life, right? Because everything is based on the flower of life, right? Um, Sacred geometry is what it is. Sacred geometry, right? Everything is pretty much a dance, a song, right? You are God's song in the physical. That's why I call this channel Universe, right? Because you are that big bang. You are that ultimate hit song, that hit record that God wanted to play out in the physical, right? And God is with the shits. He's the positive energy, the negative energy, that neutron in the middle. I mean, that neutral in the middle, right? Proton, neutron, electron. God is all of that, right? And you are a piece of God playing itself out, right? That's what that's what it is, guys. Right? All right, so that's how that goes. But there's some people that you will never understand. I got kids I don't understand, man. Like, I thought I raised my kids right. All of them. Bougie. I thought I raised you right. One of my kids, the youngest, the baby, right, grew up on peanut butter sandwiches, mayonnaise sandwiches, tuna fish sandwiches, right? Raised them right. How? Right? Raise these kids right. Raise them on, right? Lunch meat. This young man orders Hello Fresh. I'm like, where they do that at? What is a Hello Fresh? He's sitting there preparing meals, right? I'm like, what is that? Right? He said, pork tacos was. I'm like, I thought I raised you right. You know how many mayonnaise sandwiches that could have bought? Right? That's my little comedy skit. Did y'all like that joke? I kind of did too. It's my little comedy skit, right? I am funny. Y'all just hating. Mm-mm. All right. So the troll, right? Now the thing I don't get, why you watch somebody that you don't like? Why you watch somebody that you don't agree with, right? I mean, I can see watching somebody that you don't agree with and you sit back or you like inbox them and be like, how do you come to that conclusion? Like I don't see how you would come to that conclusion. But to fall out, have a total big fat rant, right? To go off on a big tangently rant, retarded ass rant, right? Angry rant because of what I'm saying on my right? That's just your issue, honey. It's nothing I can do about it. I got to be me. I've gotta be me. I've gotta be me. Right. Hey, and you gotta be you, right? So that's what the focus should be. You know, your greatness. Because you're great, right? You gotta know that, right? Because I know who and what I am. Right? It does not concern me to go on a full-fledged rant about somebody's religious views, right? I got this man troll that seriously act like he is freaking supporting me, but every video after I post, he posts about the devil. Like, whew, like it's just like angry. And what is that saying? Ain't nothing mad but the devil, right? You gotta understand the energies that you're working with when you work with Christianity. Christ said, "I'm not coming with uh, soft, plushy shit. I'm coming with a sword, right?" So if you got to understand what Christianity is. It's that good and that bad, just like any other religion, just like any other spirituality. But the thing is, you got to know what you dealing with when you dealing with Christianity, because you don't want to have those types of emotions when it comes to somebody else's religious views. When it comes, that makes you angry and you don't know how to channel that anger. But if you knew this type of energy that you're dealing with, the Christ consciousness comes with that rah rah anger, right? It comes with that being conscious, because then you aware that most of the people around you are asleep. So this is spirituality, right? But we go here and personify Christ, right? We personify Christ, and that's where we miss the mark, right? It's an energy, it's a consciousness, right? So the biggest people say the biggest trick that Satan ever came with is to make people think that he don't exist. No, that's not the biggest trick. The biggest trick is to personify Christ, because he said no graven images. If we looking at a picture of anything and anybody and we bow down to that picture, we done missed the mark of what the Bible talks about, because it says no engraven images. A picture is an engraven images. Anything you draw, anything with shape and form is engraved. It's an engraven images. When it comes to down to matter and you can see it, it's engraven, right? So that means we do not worship anything outside of the God within. Now, we bow to the Creator in everyone, right? We love on everyone. The Bible says, if you love on your neighbor, you have done the whole of the law, right? So that's my, I'm gonna say, humble opinion. Y'all know how I feel about the word humble. That word is a trap, right? To keep you at a lowly state, a mentally subservient state, to where you think that there's somebody outside of you that's greater. And that's where these emotions, that's where all these emotions, you think that you are defending Christ. If Christ and God is who y'all say he is, God don't need, vengeance belongs to God, right? That's what the Bible says, right? That means you let the Spirit deal with any person, place, or thing, right? And when you understand that, you don't, the truth doesn't need defending, right? Your truth, their truth, right? Because really the only truth is yours, because the God within lies with you, right? Okay. Right. So Santa Claus or Satan's Claus, right? Now earlier I did say, right, there's no good or bad, right? But this is a game that you absolutely should know these energies that you're dealing with, right? What is Santa Claus? What is Satan's clause, right? Now, I'm not the type of person that read books like, I was throwing, people throw shade about, you don't know what you're doing, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I'm going to show you how I don't have to read books to be able to look at patterns, to be able to look at how shit, matches, right? How stuff goes together, right? The spirits, when people in different types of religions, like that from the Eastern, when you're dealing with, like, I would say, like the Orishas, right? Or anything like Buddha, and any type of religion when you dealing with or you bowing down to another deity, right? You bring these deities gifts, right? Or you leave, uh, like you when you dealing with the Orishas, you leave them alcohol or candy or this or that. What are you doing with Santa Claus? You leaving him cookies? He likes sweets, right? You leaving Santa cookies, milk, all this, right? So basically, if you if you don't want to be dealing with spirits outside of you, you keep your area clean. You don't leave sweets out. You don't leave your alcohol out. You don't leave anything out, because spirits like clutter, spirits like sweets, right? And that's like, I don't have to read a book to put those two things together, right? I know what these other religions talk about, right? Which is not good or bad. It just is what it is, right? And I know what Santa Claus likes. Santa Claus comes down the chimney, which is really, this is in advance. Now, this part I'm going to put on my Patreon because this is way advanced, right? I'm not going to give somebody that don't even know that Christ's consciousness is an energy, these types of shit, because you can hurt yourself with this information if you're not even privy to the fact that Christ consciousness is an energy and we don't personify Christ, right? If you don't know that, why I'm going to give you the big shit? I can't do that. That's going to Patreon for people who is actually doing some knowledge of self, right? And to know how these energies interact with the energy within you, the inner God within you, right? So, just real quick, we'll give you a little bit of it. Christ comes down the chimney. This means how you felt, right? You fell because you wanted gifts, right? Christ, and you know what I'm saying? You, right? You, the sperm is the spirit. You came from the sun, the book of the sun, Helios, Biblos. You fell, right? As a sperm cell, as a, you chose your parents, the bodies of your parents. You fell down the chimney, right? Was this chakras? Your parents had a mental orgasm, a big explosion. You came into that. You fell to the womb, right? And that's how you fell, right? Now you come out, you're a gift, right? Santa wants gifts, right? Spirits want gifts, right? And this is why you fell down the chimney, because you wanted gifts. You was going to give gifts and receive gifts. Give, receive. See, that's the energies on in this round, in this game. Give and receive, right? But you got to give way more than you receive for this game to go in your favor, right? That's why you see celebrities always donating to charities and giving out charities and shit like that. Because you got to beat, you got to try to give more than you receive. That way the receiving keeps coming. And we're not talking about, see, this is a little advanced. We're not talking about monetary shit, right? Because when you go into monetary shit, then you lost it, right? You want this spiritual goodness. You want this spiritual money, right? This is what you want. Well, at least that's what I want, right? The spiritual money. Nothing beats it, right? When you know you're in the game, right? How you think you see? I don't know if you guys see it or not. So many synchronicities. It's wild. Like me and my peoples could be talking about. I'm talking about the people I work with. They could say something, a name, right? They'll say a name, right? And then I'll see that same name of a person I haven't seen in years. Like, this happens each and every day of my life, and the synchronicities are getting way more intense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. No, I ain't gonna. No, that's too intense. I ain't doing that. And a tangle like that. I'm not gonna do that. Hi, who's this? It's not showing your name. But hi, whoever this is in the building, thank you for coming. I'm rambling, right? I'm rambling, but thank you so much for coming on, whoever you are. Right? But I know you missed some of the stuff, but you can definitely watch the replay. This was just a ramble video because I do like to make sure that I am consistent with the live streams. OMG, y'all, I got some super amazing shit coming. OM freaking G, right? Ah, I was joking about my sons earlier and about my daughters, but they're amazing, amazing children, right? All of my kids are amazing, right? Guys, my kids made it possible for me. Listen, this is how much geniuses I got in my life. My kids, right? My kids built me. My one son built the computer, right, from scratch. And I'm not talking about go by the parts, I'm talking about these little teeny parts. He put them together like like a puzzle, like a little. And guess how much it costs? $0. Like this is a literal thing from old computer parts, right? Just from different parts. He sat there and put a computer together, and I didn't pay a dime for this computer. And I cannot wait. And the only thing I need now is a monitor for this computer, right? Once I get this monitor, OMG, I got so many games for us, couple games, single games, all the games that you could stand. I got this one game we're gonna play, right? It's gonna be so incredible. Look, I'm gonna have virtual parties. Me and you guys, we're gonna virtual party it up. We're gonna have marathons, parties, we're gonna have what you call that? We're gonna listen to some house music and jam, right? Y'all can get interactive with it. We can live stream together. Y'all could be a guest on a stream and we can party. We're gonna have some virtual parties up in here, right? And it's so many things that I have planned for us together, right? All because I was smart enough to have kids. So that was a rambling for your ass. That was rambling, right? So I know the Janice is pseudo. Janice is extra. She's pseudo. She don't know what she talking about. She not in school. She don't read books and all this good stuff. Well, go to a friend of mine. His name is Solace. His name is Wise Solace, right? Now, I've never introduced you guys to Wise Solace, and I've been friends with Wise Solace for I think 3 or 4 years, maybe more. Right. No, it's been way more than that. Right. And I never introduced him to y'all because Silas is an acquired taste, right? He's very serious, right? And he will embarrass the shit out you if you go on his channel and think that you're going to troll him. He'll have you in tears. Right. And also, oh, Tisha. Hi, Tisha. Tisha, we're going to do some collabs, girl. Let me know where you at, girl. We're going to do some collabs, honey. Yes, girlfriend. Congratulations on your modeling. You are gorgeous, honey. Yes, you are. Congratulations on your modeling career, honey. You are beautiful. You so pretty. Girl. Beautiful. Right. But hmm, Yes, guys. So this was going to go down. Right? See, expectations. I'm being a troll right now. Just looking at how angry some of you guys are about, other people. Guys, listen. It's not that heavy. People have whole lives that they're living, right? They have jobs, children, family. You can't take, you can if you want, but don't take and expect things out of people. Don't listen. Don't expect attention out of people. How many people do I be having on my live streams? Like one or two, right? I don't get mad about that. Whoever see this and whoever get it, cousin, I'm trying to tell the people, cause look, I got this male troll, right? And this male troll, he try to act like he is, a friend, right? Every time I go live, every time I post something, he posts something about the devil. What did you do that, cousin? I mean, what about me says devil? I mean, I'm a God-fearing man over here. The God within, that is, right? And he's just a troll. And I could just feel his troll spirit, his troll energy. And every time he posts, right, something after I post, it'd be just like, why are you here? What do you want? Why you here? Go away. Right? I don't want to embarrass you, sir. And you got to go away. Are you okay? And you go away. You got money? You go away. They are scared, cousin. People are scared of what they don't understand, right? And they don't understand that's that demonic energy, right? That's the demonic energy. Now, really, I think it's opposite because Satan or Lucifer is the light bearer, right? The bright and morning star, the light bearer, right? This is why I say people don't understand what they're reading in that Bible because Christ is the bright and morning star. Satan is the bright and morning star, right? So these are energies that if we go ahead and freaking do our research, we will understand this is nothing talking about nothing but the energy within us, right? But if people want to go pointing fingers at me saying I'm witchcraft, I'm witchcraft, I'm pseudo, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. All I know is what I see. All I know is my reality. I can shut any argument down just by two words, right? Any argument that somebody bring to me, I can shut it right down if they say my information is pseudo. That's what that is. We are in a holographic universe. This is a hologram. So this look, what you see is based on you. It's not based on me. What you see with your eyes is based on your energy, how you rock and roll. Right? So how can you tell me what I see? How can you tell me my information ain't correct? Only I know what I see. Right? Like the man said on what you call it on that jail movie with he said, how can you tell him what I see unless you can see out my eyes? How can you tell what I see unless you can see out my eyes? Right? You can't afford that. I'm shut it down. You can't. Listen. nobody could come to me and tell me about what I'm seeing out of these eyes. I'm gonna tell you something. It's serious over here because look, with the energy, this solar energy right now, it's 64. Look, it's a black hole right now, right? Pointing straight at the earth. I bet most people didn't know this, but if you didn't know it, go research it. A black hole right now, the size of 64 Earths, pointing at the earth, right at the earth. And let me tell you what it's doing to my body, right? It's making to where I can feel the vibration to where my soul is trying to leave my body at times, right? My soul is tugging at me and I can feel the energy like, and everything I touch, it seemed like, and when I'm in certain places, everything I touch, it shocks the shit out of me, right? So that energy is like, it's like trying to take my energy, my electricity, my magnetism, right? Is on 10, right? So you can't dictate what you learn in a book to what somebody's experiencing. It's never gonna match up. Because when you read the book, all you read is somebody else's experiences. Get your own. Like you, cousin, your book is what you experience. So how can I come to your book and say this ain't right? This is not correct information, right? That's crazy. That's your experience, right, cousin? Right? Right? That's your information. That's great, vital information that people like me that has been where you've been in that rock with that God energy, that G within, right? That can do, will do, can't stop, won't stop attitude, way of living, right? That's what we see. Now, it's a lot of people out here sleeping, right? Sleeping like in deep slumber up in here. It's a lot of people in deep slumber. Yes, I do celebrate some holidays. Yes, I do. But I know the energy behind it. I know how to celebrate the holidays and not let the holidays take over me and my feelings and emotions. Like if you go in the freaking mall, you look at the malls are built just like the ancient temples, right? Because we worship in these malls when we go shopping, right? You gotta look at what's around you. Like I pay attention to this shit. When I went to the mall, right, in Philadelphia, it's called the King of Prussia Mall or something like that. I said, this look just like a temple, right? And then I put two and two together. I said, yeah, they in there worshiping them shoes, worshiping them. I said, let me go in there and help them a little bit, right? But see, I know the energy behind this. Like, it's like having a car. It's not a good or bad thing. But if you get in that car and you don't know how to operate that car, then it's a bad thing. But you go in there shopping and you know, okay, look, I'm a cop this, I'm a cop that, but I'm not gonna sit there and go broke, right? And let the energy take over me and make me feel some type of way because I can't get this one and that one something, this one and that one something, right? I'm running this, right? I'm not gonna let these holidays run me. And when you take that on that mindset, right? You can celebrate what you want. It's not wrong. It's not right. And when we sit there and say, this is wrong, this is bad, this is good, this is wrong, this is right, right, then we're being foolish. We're being foolish because you try to think for people. When we try to think for people, that's the fool card. That's the big fool, right? When you say, yeah, because you don't, you think that that there's a God that rules over all, that's sitting there worrying about who you having sex with, who you doing this with, who you doing that with. No, that's your body. That's the God within wanting you to preserve your temple and treat your temple correctly, right? If there was a God outside ruling over all, he's not sitting there with no ruler saying, or no camera saying, oh, you did that, oh, you did this. No, this is of what energies that your body wants to how your body wants to play out the energies, right? And that's what we not aware of. A lot of us not aware of because we too focused on what this one what this one doing, what that one doing. Oh, she talking too much, right? Turn it off. Hey, it's a block button that I'm sure works. Tap that joint, right? If you don't like what I'm saying, if I'm talking too much, right? If I'm live streaming too much, tap that block button or silent button, right? And then when you feel like you're ready to resonate with this information, if we don't, right? And same with my cousin. If you want to get my cousin's books, because my cousin got 3, 4 books right now, right? She got the channel, Turning the Pages podcast, right? If you resonate with her information, go and I'm telling you, if you want to be blessed, if you want to be highly favored, if you want to be living your best life, go over to my cousin, cop them books, right? Go ahead and got that, gonna get with that energy, my listen, my cousin can have you on 10, right? But if you don't want to resonate with her information, why go over to her page and be a troll or tell her what she's doing is incorrect, right? That's her world. That's how she in life gets to win, right? That's how the God within her operates. It makes her the amazing soul she is, right? And she got a partner up in this joint, her husband, right? And they together can't be stopped, won't be stopped, right? I'm gonna let you know right now. Get with a winning team. Get with a can't stop, won't stop team, right? If you smart, I'm gonna tell you. Go to Turning the Page podcast, Turning the Pages podcast, right? Go to Black Diamond Builders if you want your house clean, right? If you want to get on a winning team, shoot, she got jobs that you could possibly get if you good, right? If you know what's going on, right? If you know what, listen, you got to get with a winning team. You got to get with a winning team. And my cousin is a winning team. I don't know how many businesses my cousin got. She probably don't even know how many businesses she got because it's that many, right? Get with a winning team, right? And I'm gonna let you know right now, if you're not sincere when you approach me or when you approach my cousin, that is not smart, right? Because you looking at the divine feminine, right? You looking at listen, this is what I love about my cousin Kiva, right? He recognizes the jewel he has in my cousin Soraya Parker Peel, right? He recognizes the jewel he had. That's why his life is so charmed and so blessed. If you don't recognize when you in the presence of the divine feminine, honey, then I don't know what to tell you, baby. I don't know what to tell you. But if you walk in the presence of a woman that is divine, that is totally feminine, but is totally comfortable with just being comfortable in her own skin, right? Then when she walk in the room, that thing glow up, that thing light up. You hear me? That's what you dealing with. And my cousin Kiva, he recognized that. That's why his life is so blessed, so charmed, right? And this is how men, I'm gonna let you know right now. If you having a rough life, it's probably 9 out of the 10 that you have went against the divine feminine in some way, shape, or form. Because the first real wars was gender wars, whether you know that or not, right? We gotta work together. We gotta come together, right? Because the system without is going to go against the system within, right? So the system within got to try to play this game to where you can maneuver and deal and get with the system without and work together, right? Make this thing to balance this thing out. So if you're not having a great time in your life, men, right? Young men, older men, it's probably because you're not aware of the power of the divine feminine. You're not bowing down to the power of the divine feminine, right? You got to know. when you're in the presence of the divine feminine. And when you do things against that divine feminine, honey, man, man, and you can, I'm not going to say no more, right? But guess what? The thing about the divine feminine knows when it's in the presence of the divine masculine, right? So you got to be around people who knows that they're in the presence of greatness when they're around you, right? Because if you're around somebody who doesn't know that they're in the presence of greatness when they're around you, then that person is a danger to themselves and everybody else around them. You got to, you got to know the energies you surround yourself with, guys, right, cousin? Right, right, cousin. You just, I'm telling you. My cousin said that's why I always type. Yeah, that's why I am his every type of woman. No, that's right. Listen, this is what my cousin said, just in case you on another platform hearing this. My cousin Soraya Parker Peel, right, said, that's why I am his every type of woman. Slut, jewel, hoe, and wife. Come on, girl. He got whatever he need. Whoa, what's in me? Mm. Mm. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a story about that cousin. Listen, right? I'm there with you, right? Now, I am the exact same way with my man, right? But my man, and I'm sorry to say this, Tay. I'm sorry to say this. I think he's so wrapped up into financial shit in his mind that he just don't take the time out to smell the roses, right? He don't take the time out to understand the presence of what he's around, right? So he's focused on money, property, and prestige, right? That's his focus, right? So he's so in and honing in on that it's escaping him, right? But I tell him, look, babe, and I'm not saying this so you can be nice to me, Tay. I'm not saying this so you can, treat me good. But I'm saying if you recognize you already have everything you need, it's right here, buddy. You already got everything you need. When you recognize that, the world is going to open to you. The flower of life is going to open up to you, honey. But you gotta know what's going on. I'm sorry, I had to say that. I'm real honest on this page. I'm real honest, right? And take note of that. Let me be honest. That's 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 the one thing I do like about him. And I'll tell him, look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that. Like, go ahead, just don't beat me up too much. Right? He know he focus on wrong shit, and he tell me all the time. I know I'm trying to get past, doing that. Listen, you got a hole right here. You got somebody that, you got somebody with the shits over here. With all that, you got, come on now, get it together. You can't be, you got to have a certain type of energy for that energy to want to, look, everything you want wants you back. Guys, everything you want wants you. You just gotta look. You just gotta know. Wait a minute. I already had that. It's just that this freaking this third dimensional realm is so dense that it takes a while for me to get to where my thoughts are, right? But when you are there before you get there, you gotta be there before you get there. When you be there before you get there, bam, there you go. That's the freaking recipe. What's the recipe? People be thinking that's pseudo. Everything you want once you right, cousin. I be telling people. I be like talking on deaf ears. Oh, everything you want once you back. Love's in your face. Like Martin used to say, love is in your face. Right. I don't know. I just, I don't know. Cousin, what is the next live stream you doing? Because I just think that we should really collab together. 'Cause I think it would be so dynamic and so explosive and so amazing. Right? When can we get together and do a collab? Because I'm ready to come out of come out of the shadows. I'm ready to come out the shadows, right? And everything. So look, if you not yeah, honey, yeah. 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 Yes, girl. Yes. Look, when I get that get that monitor, which will be sometime this week, I'll get the monitor, right? Once I get that monitor, oh, it's going to be a daily deal. It's going to be a daily deal because, look, I got so many games that we can play together, right? I mean, we can play so many games. We can do so many interactive things with our people. Fun stuff. Question and answer. We could take yes. Oh, wait till you see what I got planned, girl. You're gonna be so excited. We're gonna have so much fun with these people. We're gonna have so much fun with these people. Girl, watch. Cause look, I got so much planned for us. So much fun. Like the type of fun, right? And we're gonna have stuff for couples. We're gonna have stuff for single people, right? We're gonna have interactive games that's gonna be so amazing. Cousin, look, I want you to think of some fun stuff too that we could do together, right? We can do meet and greets with our peoples. We can have look, this is the type of fun that I wanted all my life, right? The type of fun that I wanted to have all my life, to be able to just be me, to be able to just be free, right? And I think Tay is ready for, you know, this type of fun, right? Because he's a old man in a young man's body, right? But I'm trying to tell him, babe, we're not 20 no more. We gotta get out there and have some fun, some real fun, right? So yes, interactive because he's not a people person, right? But mm-mm. Dating game. Yes. Until oh my goodness, the monitor is already ordered, right? So it should be here. I forget the date he said, but that's the only thing that I paid for on this computer that my son built me, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. I got parts from my daughter. I got parts from my other son, right? And these parts, my one son, he just put it together, and I could see him putting little teeny pieces in, and I'm like, "What is that?" He's like, "You would know." I'm like, "Dang, look, didn't go to school. I kept them out of school. I kept my boys out of school because they were fighting because they were getting bullied. So I kept them out of school. Like, why are you gonna arrest or bring charges on somebody that was being bullied. That's wild. That's how the system does. The system will. You could be the bully, and then when you retaliate, then you the one to get arrested. That's why I said, okay, yeah, enough of that, right? So I taught them at home. You know what I taught them? How to love their neighbor. I taught them how to learn from their own life and own life experiences. And guess what? I will put them up against anybody that went to school, that went to college, I will put them up against anybody in any subject in science, in, in electronics, in English, math. These boys are wizards. You hear me? And I kept them out of school. So, yeah. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Right? School is amazing. School is great. Right? If you know how to utilize that. If you know how to learn from school and not just be there and memorize. See, you listen, you can be in school and just learn how to have a good memory, right? Because that's what passing a test entails, having a good memory, and that's it, and that's all. But when you're in school to really learn, you learning about how people rock and roll, how people operate, what types of people are best for you to be around, right? How to learn from life, right? How to take math and put that into the real world, right? How does biology work out, right? So it's not school is bad or school is good, right? It's not what you do, it's how you do it, it's how you learn, right? And a lot of people in the conscious community will say, yeah, schools only make you dumb, right? And that could be true if you in there just to have a good memory, right? If you in there to just have a good memory and you got all this memory, i.e. all of this left brain shit, and not fucking cultivating your creativity, your right brain shit, then yeah, you can be dumb as a box of rocks, right? But if you go ahead and you balancing out your memory, which is your left brain, how to memorize, and how to create, which is your right brain, right? So how to balance and create, how to memorize, how to create, right? And put those things together, left brain, right brain. Shit, the educational system could be the best thing that ever happened to some people, right? Because they know how to learn in a way that will take that education into real life and make it benefit them, right? But shit, I know some people that have never been in school at all and are millionaire billionaires and that are very intelligent. Then I know the opposite. Some that never been to school as dumb as a box of rocks, right? And the same as the opposite. Some of them, it's not, like you say, it's not always what you do, but it is always how you do it, right? That makes you a success, guys. Hi, Renee. Hey, baby. Hi, gorgeous. How you doing, gorgeous? Thank you for coming. Right? So it's like it's not always what you do, but it is always how you do what you do, right? And you are not what you do. What you are is how you do it, right? You got to do it. You got to do it, right? So that's how that work, guys. That's how that work. Right? So because I have put that into my kids, now they are now able to build computers, right? And order Hello Fresh when I'm sitting here eating mayonnaise sandwiches. Mayonnaise sandwiches. Sandwiches. That's good, boo. And they said, I'm okay. That's good. Thank you for coming. You know what? I'm so excited because it's people in this world, and you prove it, ladies, that's bold enough, right, to get on and show your face on my platform, because this ain't for everybody. Listen, my platform is very controversial. It's very annoying to the sleeper, right? It's very annoying, you know, and a lot of people who's not into a knowledge of self, right? It's very annoyed and bothered by this page. I mean, OMG, if y'all was to see the messages I got last week, y'all would be like, oh, hell no. Right. But you two, you guys are so bold in that you like, I'm a support. Well, I'm a support. I'm a go up there and I'm a support. And I think that's bold. I think that's bad ass. That is bad. You don't know when I see, well, when I see somebody comment, I be like, that's a bad mother joker right there. And right? And only listen, only the people that's bad as hell, that's confident with themselves can come up on here and show themselves, right? Cause you got a lot of people that be in the bushes up in this joint, right? That be in the fucking bushes and that don't wanna, but guess what? I don't really care that somebody stay up in the bushes, right? Because I know that they still getting this information because I be seeing them spitting some, a lot of people that wasn't into knowledge of self be spitting some serious jewels, right? On their shit, be spitting some serious jewels that a couple people that I never heard them spit before. So I know that some people it's really they just not comfortable with, you know, the type of information that I give because it is hidden information in plain sight. My information is not occult information. It's metaphysic information because the information I give it comes from me. It doesn't come from a book. Nobody's book. It comes from me. It's my life experiences, just like my cousin, right? Hey cousin, I was like, oh, I cannot wait for us to get together on this OMG, on this collab. We're going to have people lit. We're going to have, look, I cannot wait to show you the games I got. And we're going to put so many games. Yes. Singles, if you single, if you married, it's for everyone, right? We're gonna have games for everybody, right? Right, Renee, right? Because because like the guy said in Shawshank Redemption, right? These is my eyes. This is how I see. How you gonna know what I see unless you can see out my eyes, right? That's what he said on Shawshank Redemption. Yes, Renee, yes, for singles, right? For married people, for singles, right? For every look, it's not going. Yeah, girl, it's not gonna be. Look, what me and my cousin doing. Look, it's gonna be for everybody, and we're gonna have lit fun. We're gonna have so. When I tell you, mm, mm, mm. Yes, honey. We're gonna have so much fun. Like the kind of fun I used to have when I was a kid, but never told people, that I was having this type of fun, right? Because I was a kid and I didn't care. Well, I wasn't programmed to think that every single thing that I did and said was wrong, right? That was before the programming came in, before the programming kicked in. Of everything is wrong, everything I do, everything I say is wrong, right? The fun, that type of pure, you know. When I say innocent, oh yes, it's gonna absolutely be live. OMG, it's gonna be live. Oh, in so many ways, it's gonna be live, right? When I say innocent fun, right? Hey, William, thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you so much. Bold. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. William Butler is in the building. Handsome. Thank you so much for coming. When I say innocent, look. When I say pure and innocent, I mean, what did you do? What did you want? What did you desire as a child? Right. I'm not talking about what people think is right and wrong after the programming kicked in. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your what you desired when you were that child, right? That's the innocence, right? We was taught that sex was wrong, right? We was taught that everything was wrong, right? But what did we want before all of that type of programming, that heavy programming kicked in, right? OMG, thank you, cousin. Oh, stars, stars, thank you. OMG. My cousin starred me, honey. Thank you, cousin. That is amazing. Three. That's the third star that I got up on here, and I am super excited, right? Thank you, honey. I love and support you too, sweetie. Cannot wait to get lit with you on this platform. I can't wait to play these games, right? And get interactive with our people, girl. We're going to put out stuff that is not even done, not seen on these platforms. Wait till you see these ideas that me and my cousin is coming up with. OM freaking G, right? And guess what? As long as we're all respectful, it's not going to be a whole lot of rules, right? It's not going to be a whole lot of rules if we're all respectful, right? Because in life, if you love your neighbor as yourself, the laws don't apply. Why should they? Right? If you love it oh no. Yes, honey, yes. Oh, you gonna be out. Yes, I want you to be there so much. Yes. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, we going it's gonna be lit. You hear me? Because I'm very creative and so is my cousin. We are very creative women. Very giving, right? Very giving in our personalities, right? Let me tell you, when my cousin walks into a room, I'm gonna tell. Should I tell them how we first? Because we're cousins by marriage, right? We're cousins by marriage, right? And oh yes, OMG, it's gonna be lit, Renee. It's gonna be lit. OMG. When I say lit, is it like everything? Okay, so found out my cousin Kiva had got married, right? And so I was like, oh, let me see the young lady my cousin married, right? So I seen Soraya, right? I seen my cousin Soraya, my new cousin Soraya, right? I was like, damn, she pretty. I was like, go cuz, right? So now, fast forward. I think I said congratulations, right? And I think Soraya said thank you. I think, right? Fast forward to maybe a couple months, maybe not a year later, right? My sponsor, because y'all know I'm newly clean and sober, but at this particular time, I wasn't even clean and sober, right? My sponsor had invited me over to a sponsor meeting where we would eat. Everybody brought a dish, right? And we were just sitting there vibing, right? My sponsor has a lot of sponsees, so it was like lit up in there, right? We was in there lit, right? So I'm sitting there with all my sponsee sisters. A lot of my sponsee sisters I've known for years, right? So who walks in the building but this beautiful young lady, right? And I'm like, dang, she looked familiar. I'm like, oh hell no. What? It was my cousin. I was like, wait a minute. I said, we cousins. She was like, yes, and we hugged and we were so freaking excited. I was like, look at God. This is how my life is, y'all. I'm not even going to hold y'all. Full of these type of synchronicities, guys. And when I tell you we were so excited, right? She got right on the phone. It was so cute. She got right on the phone and called Kiva, right? My cousin, her husband. She got right on the phone like, babe, you will never guess who here, bro. And she told her, she was like, yeah, we bossy sisters. Listen, we sisters and we cousins. This is how. And it's crazy because I wasn't even clean and sober then, right? And the crazy shit about it is I never go to any of my sponsor shit. Because my sponsor know I'm crazy. My sponsor know I don't go out. I don't do shit, right? So my sponsor, I don't even know if my sponsor was really expecting me to go. Right? My sponsor be trying to get me to go out, so she'll take me sometimes out. Like she be begging me, "Come on, go out, come on, go out," and I be like, "Okay, I'm gonna go." I never go, right? So every now and then she try to take me somewhere real, real special, right? And I just feel so bad. I love my sponsor so much. Oh my god! But my cousin said, "I love you, cousin." Oh my god, really emotional. This is so bad. Yes, I'm sorry, everybody. All my family, all my friends. I just want y'all to know, if you know me in real life, y'all know I'm not a phone person. Y'all know I don't go out and stuff like that, right? Unless I got to. And I'm sorry. I love y'all so much. Y'all know I love y'all so much. And I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna come out, right? Because my cousin gonna make sure I do it, right? Renee said it's, oh, thank you. Thank you, Renee. My cousin said on and popping. Yes, since then, yes, cousin, yes. Cause my cousin gonna make sure I get my ass out, right, cousin? Yeah, Renee, thank you, baby. Yes, your eyes on the window to your soul. Yeah, I want to apologize to everybody in my life. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think my family think I done lost my freaking mind, right? Because they'll call and I won't call back. My sponsor will call, I won't call back. What the hell? And it's not nothing. It's just I be so engrossed in my little bubble, right? And my research and stuff like that. Like I can't see beyond that sometimes, right? And I gotta do better, y'all. I love y'all so much. But guess what? We about to get lit over here. Like no excuses. No, none of that. It's about to get lit. We about to start doing this podcast together, right? And I'm gonna come out of my comfort zone, right? Come out of my prison or prism that I built for myself, right? You right, Renee. Stop isolating. Yes, my cousin said you know it. Yup. Yes, yes. Girl, you know, I haven't been to a meeting in about a month. hmm I haven't been to a meeting. We going to the award shows together because we are. Oh yes, girl. My cousin said we are going to the award shows together because we are a one of a kind podcast. Yes, cousin. You know our disease. That's in our mind. Our way of thinking. Yes, girl. Yes. And then, yes. The disease. Yes, mm, it's all in the mind. Right? And if you could just stay, because, the committee be up there having whole summits. You hear me? Whole summits up here, right? I'm the chairman of the board. I'll be like, order, order. We be having summits up here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am. My Renee said, "Come out," and I'm definitely going to do that, Brian. And my cousin was like, "But God moved me where I am as well." Right? Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I, I don't know. I gotta say, I'm always blissfully happy, even with the shit that's been going on. OMG. Look, I know there is a God. I know that God resides within me, and I know that God loves me because OMG. If I could be peaceful, they say pieces that surpass all understanding. It surpasses my goddamn understanding. Because I'm like, what? How the heck can I still be at peace when this is going on? I lost my wallet last week, y'all. Right? Lost the wallet. Everything's in that wallet. My daggone DOT card. My license is in there, right? I don't keep no money in that joint. But everything's in there, my ID and my DOT card. That's everything. That's how I get to the money, right? I lost it. I was not at all and feeling no way, shape, or form about it. I said, shit. I'll just look. I said, the God within me must want me to go to the DMV for some reason. Maybe I'm gonna meet somebody, or maybe I'm a, you know, see something that's gonna change my life for the better. I'm always thinking like that. I never ever think something's happening to me anymore. I got that mind state. It was always for me, right? And that's how I maneuver in this game. It is freaking amazing, right, guys? My cousin said. Wait a minute. Renee said, no matter what, we got to keep it moving. We can't stay stuck. Right, Renee? And then my cousin said, yes, you just stay happy with the bad. Yes, girl, because it could be so much worse. Yeah, that's what I be thinking, girl. I be like, I said, shit, this could be happening right now, or that could be happening. I said, shit, I'm winning over here. It's like everything. That's my state of mind. I'm winning over here, and I just got that winning. Oh dang! It's another app that keep popping up here. Like I'm busy over here. The other app. I'm not gonna tell the public what other app this is, but it's the same app I told you about, cousin. Right? But yes. Ladies, I'm about to let me see what time it is. Because I got so much to do before yes. How long I've been up here, guys? Ladies, how long I've been up here? Um, a minute. I've been up here a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. Oh, dang it! 4,000 people in the building. 4,000 means four. Hey, Wendy! Beautiful. Hi, gorgeous. Thank you for coming. Ooh, yes, honey. Oh, if we work that app, oh boy. Mm-mm. Yes, let's do it. Girl, look, if we work that app, I don't know, that app lit. It's that's big energy. That app is big energy. Yes, I gotta get prepared for that. Yes, we can do it. Yeah, absolutely. They lit over there. They lit. Oh boy. Oh, we can do it. Oh yes, 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 yes. Losers do what they want to do. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Hey, Wendy. But yes, honey, losers do what they want to do. We're gonna do what we gotta do to get this going. Yes, honey, we're gonna be lit. We're gonna be lit. I got so many ideas and everything, cousin. I can't wait to share them with you, right? So I'm trying to get off of here, but I see 3,000 people. I saw 4,000 people in the building. That means three people, and that means four people. That's just fake it till you make it type shit. Right. Look. Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction. Right. In 3 months, that three people gonna turn into 3,000. That four people gonna turn into 4,000. You know why? Because I said so. That's the energy that we walking and re-rolling with over here, everyone. Right? We got a can do, will do, can't stop, won't stop over here. Everybody on here is lit. I just need y'all to know that. Right? And get away with. I just don't understand. How are y'all doing? Good, honey. It will happen, right? Yes, absolutely, y'all. OMG. Right? Yes, I'm going to lose this weight because I said so, right? Because I said so. I'm going to lose this weight, get my Wonder Woman back on, my Wonder Woman suit, put that back on, right? Because guess what? Everything, all of the best things in life are free. I got some stairs right here in the house that I can run up and down for free. Right? For free. I got a gym where I live at that's free. Right? I got people that I know that got gym memberships that I can go with. Right? There's people that got gym memberships out here that would take me with them. Right? I could do that. So I don't have no excuses, guys. Right? Yes, Renee. Yes. In this word, I come to help. I come to. He got you, baby. Oh, thank you, Renee. Yes. Wendy said the Wonder Woman is always there. Oh, thank you, baby. The divine feminine, ladies and gentlemen. The divine feminine. Look at that. Ooh, I got some feminine, divine powerhouses here. And I want for y'all everything that I've always wanted for myself. I just thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for lifting me up. Anything can happen in this. Got it right. Got it right. Anything can happen. Right? And Christ said, you will do these things even greater than I do. Right? And I believe everything that Christ spoke, right? I believe it with all my heart. I believe that if you think it, it can happen. Because Christ told me it can happen. Christ said, you will do these things even greater than me. Right? Renee, everything I spoke last year, what did not happen? I faked it till I made it, right? Look, I said I had this video. Matter of fact, it's in my intro. If you can't really hear me say it, but I was in that pink shirt. I said, the car is a check, the house is a check. At that point in time, I didn't have no house. I had a car, but I wanted a new car, something reliable that I wouldn't be scared to be in, at night, you know. So all of that I spoke into existence, right? I was there before I was there, right? I saw it before I saw it, right? When I went to go get my home and I seen my home for the first time, I said, there was something, right? The devil was on your shoulder, like the devil, that energy that can't do energy was there, which is needed. That's the energy you need to, because that's like that's the battery in the middle. You gotta have that little negativity. Without the negative, you can't get that thing to be, you can't get the power. See, we be thinking good vibes only is how we go. That's not going to give you no power. That power is in the energy, right? That negative. You need that negative for the force. The bird needs that freaking resistance of the wind for him to get up, right? You got to be down. You got to. My cousin is in the building. My other cousin, hi, Kiva, right? So you need that negative energy. You need that little bit of doubt. You need that. That's going to be the battery. That's going to be that force that's going to freaking say, the devil is a liar, right? You're going to need that resistance, right? So that little negativity, that little devil on my shoulder that was saying, no, you can't. I was like, oh, yes, I can, right? And I needed that constant little doubt so I could say, okay, this is what I'm going to do to kind of get myself a little bit closer to that beautiful ass home that I'm looking at right now, right? This is what I'm going to do, to get myself a little bit closer, right? So I didn't sit there and go ahead and be like, well, I know it ain't going to happen, so, oh, well, what the hell, right? I made them little baby steps, right? Because I didn't, because I just got evicted. I wasn't to the point where I could make huge steps. But huge steps ain't needed, right? You could just visualize it in your head and say, okay, yeah, that's what I want, right? And you have to have a set it and forget it mentality, right? That set it and forget it mentality is like your sense of entitlement. Like, hey, if that don't come through, guess what? That means something better gonna come through. That sense of entitlement, right? Is also a kind of like a negative energy, the sense of entitlement. But I use that energy to know that if I don't get this one, man, something way better is coming through. Right? Hi, Lawrence. Thank you so much for coming, big boy. Thank you. Thank you, young man, for coming. Right? Yes, you got to see that thing before you see it. And so once I had this mind state of set it and forget it. Right? Now, forget it don't mean don't make the little baby steps toward it. It means don't let that negative weigh your cloud down. And that's what my boyfriend do. He hones in on shit. When you hone in on stuff too heavy and you forget about the other stuff around you, you hone it in on it, you bring your cloud down and then you're in the fog. Like, what happened? Where am I? What happened? What happened? Right? And that's another thing. Well, I hone in on my weight so much. That's why it's not disappearing. Because I'm honing in on it. Like, I gotta lose this weight, gotta lose this weight. No, I gotta set it and forget it. I gotta look at myself at a certain weight, right? And make little teeny baby steps toward my goal. And not make it so heavy, right? The thought, the cloud, if you think too heavy, you bring that cloud down and you in the fog. This is how the energy works around you. Whether we believe it or not, this is how energy works, right? So we got to let our cloud stay up here, right? So then we can make it rain. We can manifest stuff, right? We can make it happen by not having too much doubt, having too much fear, having too much, you can't put too much energy on that, right? But you need that negative and you need that positive in everything that you do that you want to pop through, right? Because if you look at the battery, you got that positive charge, you got that negative charge. That makes the car go, right? That makes you go, right? You gotta stay out the fog. Come on, somebody. That's right, Renee. You gotta stay out the fog. And you gotta know it's already done. Well, I done already seen it. It's already done. Right? Now, what can I do small to make it happen? Right? When you do that, when you rock and roll like that, you're gonna be like, how the heck can one person be so happy? You're going to question yourself. Like, am I going crazy? Because I'm just way too happy for my own goddamn sake. I'm just happy. Look, this happening and that happening. Why am I so happy? But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm happy. I appreciate it. Like, so blissfully happy because you already know that everything that you desire wants you back. Right? Everything you want wants you right back. And when you know that to your core, right? You know that to your core, you don't covet other people's shit, right? Because you know you got everything you want and it wants you right back. And you can have people on your cloud, right? Riding your wave, right? And that's how we do that. That's how we do that. Y'all talking too much. OMG, I'm so excited. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Yes. My cousin said, right. Wendy, yes. Wendy said, on my part, I am happy because I made it through the storm. Gratitude. An attitude of gratitude is a deal breaker. Yes, Wendy, that attitude of gratitude is your battle, is your power right there. Because God said, oh, you happy? Did I make you happy doing that? Watch this. I got you. Watch this. Gratitude is what God grooves on is your gratitude. God grooves on your gratitude. That is how God gets down. God is a show off, honey. God wants to show his power off. God wants to show you off, right? God wants to show off. God is a show. Look, we made in God's image. What do we do when we get something new? We show it off. Like when God, look, God wants to show you something. Tracy, thank you for coming. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for coming, Tracy. Tracy Thompson in the building. My sister from school, honey. Yes, the best is yet to come. The best is always yet to come. That type of deal, that type of attitude is what's keeping me lit. It's keeping me lit because it's not in no way, shape, or form. Nobody can tell me that the best is not yet to come. I've been through a life of shit that the average person would not like, right? And so I'm sure in my mind, in my heart, in my soul, that God wants to show me the great side of life now, right? He said, okay, you done messed up a lot. You done some stupid stuff, right? But now that you've done took that part of you as far as the drug addiction, right? And putting those substances in my body, causing separation between me and God, right? Now that you have gone and deleted that programming, right? Now I want to show you something. I want to show you how I get down, right? I want to show you that the drug is way better than that drug you was freaking doing all that crying for, whining for, slinging snot for, right? Now I'm going to show you a real drug. I'm going to show you the drug of me, the energy, right? I'm going to show you that energy drug, right? And how that holds you, right? Because that thing hit and that thing hold. Because I be feeling that thing all day. All day. You could stay all day. Like they said on Color Purple, right? When she was going to her family house for Christmas, and the white lady was like, "You could stay all day. You could stay all day. Listen, that thing hit, that thing hold all day, right?" I'm lit over on my job. I think them people think that I am certifiable crazy crackerville crazy, right? And I don't mind them thinking I'm that way. Because I am. I'm crazy for life. I'm crazy for God. I'm crazy for me, the God within me, right? And I bow to the divine within each and every one of you, right? Guys, time is dang, I went 20 minutes over because it's 3,000 people in my building and I love you guys so much. I was just saying, right? It's so funny because now, I remember telling y'all I don't be talking to family, right? And I love my family. My family love me. My family been in my corner from day one. Never came out my corner. Never, look, I could go over any family member house and spend the night and be there and look, and they welcome me with open arms. My family always been in my corner, right? But my family know. If they see me at a function, they look around like they seen a ghost. They like, who is that? I know that ain't Janice came in here, right? So I'm talking to my sister today, right? I haven't talked to my sister in a minute, right? So my sister said, because I was telling my sister what's going on with me, like to where with the energy that's on the planet right now, which if you guys don't know, there's a black hole right now facing the earth that's the size of 64 Earths. I know that sounds crazy, but you got to go ahead and do the research because I knew the energy was different. If you can look at the sun that's out there now, right, you'll see that that's not the same sun that we grew up with. That sun is a different sun, right? So right now there is a black hole that's facing the earth that's the size of 64 herbs, right? And I knew that even before I heard that because my energy was kind of a little off, right? And so my sister was saying, have you been taking your blood pressure medicine? Have you been, taking? I said, no, I don't take any medicine. I don't take headache medicine. I don't take blood pressure medicine. I don't take nothing, right? Because the body heals itself. You just got to be aware everything around you is free. And so my sister was like, yeah, right, right. I said, oh, my sister think I am totally nuts, right? I was like, bless her little heart. I know she was saying the same thing. Oh, Lord, bless her heart. Keep this girl because she ain't taking her medicine. Yeah, I'm not taking my blood pressure medications that was prescribed to me when I was using drugs. So, yes, I believe that blood pressure was at that particular time because I wasn't eating right. When you stop the behaviors, the sickness stops, right? So a lot of these behaviors I haven't stopped, like the eating the salt, right? So basically, back to what I was saying, the energy with what's going on with the earth is like I could listen. I see molecules, y'all. Uh, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I see everything. I can see molecules. I can see everything, right? So basically, and I can feel everything. I can see, hear, feel everything. My senses are on 100. All of my senses are on 100, right? So my body began to wave, right? My body was waving, right? And it was a wave within me. But the wave was like a pulling of my soul. My soul wanted to, for a minute, come out of my body, right? And I was like, oh, hey, y'all know, yeah, we ain't doing that right now. I mean, like, I'm going to know when that's a right thing to do, but like, yeah, not right now. And I commanded my soul back into my body. Like, no, that's not happening right now. I'm not with that right now. So yeah, no, get back in here, right? Because I can feel the pulling, right? And when you come into consciousness, I mean, like into deep consciousness, not see, this is a little advanced what I'm talking about. This is that crazy cuckoo bird stuff that, that most people will say, oh no, she's losing her mind, she's going crazy and all of that, right? But if you study metaphysics, if you are into the hidden, right, energies and stuff like that, then what I'm saying is going to be like, oh yeah, pretty much, yeah, I see that too, I see that too, I see that too. Like we all see it, but we're just not aware of what we're looking at, right? And so basically, yeah, it was like a pulling, it was like a wave of pulling. So yes, and I told my sister that. She was like, "Oh, really?" Right? I said, "Oh, no. Hi, Kelly Vine. Thank you for coming." So yeah, my sister. Well, thank you so much for coming, sweetie. Right? So yeah, my sister was like, "Oh hell, no, this was going crazy." Right? I could read my sister mind. That's my twin. So I read her mind. She was like, "Oh Lord, this is going crazy." Bless my baby's heart. She think her big sister done gone crazy, right? Guys. Mm-mm. My baby think her sister done gone crazy, right? Bless her heart. Right? Guys. But look. Um, mm-mm. Yes, honey. Mm-mm. Yes, baby. Right. Oh, I cannot wait. Mm-mm. To this podcast. Oh, we're gonna have a war. You have just my cousin said You have to just activate the gangster right inside of you to be able to experience, wow, yes, my type of blessing that belongs to us. Cousin, listen, I couldn't have said it better. You got to activate that gangster. Come on now. I was telling, look, OMG, cousin. This is why we got to do this podcast. It's gonna be that girl. I was just telling this dude, right? I said, look, we work together. I said, yeah, y'all be eating them routes up. Y'all be like, cause even me, I be like, get them. When they be on them cans, I be like, attack, right? Cause they be just like, boom, with these cans. They Superman out there, right? I said, dang, if some of y'all could take that mentality out to the real world, like attack, right? Like get them, right? I'm talking about attack those things in the mind that's trying to hold you down, right? Attack those energies that want to attack you, right? You got to get in there, right? And you got to really, guess what? There's no enemy outside of you, right? The enemy is the inner me, right? Attack that junk, right? I mean, get in the game. You got to get in the game. You got to play to win. You got to play to win, right? So I'm saying, dang, if y'all could take that can do, will do, go get 'em mentality that y'all do with these cans out in the real world, y'all will be lit as fuck, right? Because I see the mentality of some people, like they petty, like you don't do petty shit, right? When you do petty shit, you telling the universe you ain't got enough. You telling God you ain't got enough. When you look, I just be witnessing stuff, right? Seeing people take little petty shit, right? And it doesn't make sense. If you study taking that which is not yours, right? That which you did not. If you got to slide something in your pocket, if you got to slide something so nobody won't see you doing it, if you can't do it openly, then you know you're not supposed to be doing it. What do you think that you telling the universe, these energies out here? You saying I'm a little slut, I'm a little hoe, I'm a little bitch, and I don't got enough. So I gotta do this and that and the third. No. You gotta know I am God's son or daughter. I'm gonna be lit out here. What's mine is mine. What's yours is yours. What God got for me is for me. What God got for you is for you. If you don't have that mentality, you're gonna be humble and humiliated. Right? That fake humble. Right? Because I was talking about that humble trap. That humble is a trap, right? Most people that claim they humble is passive aggressive and unbalanced, guys, right? That humble shit, right? You not humble, you fake. Listen, that humble shit is not how it works. You got to have an attitude of, listen, I'm going to treat you like I want to be treated, right? And that's respectful, right? I'm going to big you up, right? I'm going to treat you this way, treat you that way. I'm not going to take from you, right? What God got for you is for you. What God got for me is for me. And when I see them doing the petty shit, I'll be like, that's why the situation in your deal will not change until, now this is just me observing, not judging, right? Or judging gently, right? Not judging to be, there you go, you're going to be poor all your life because you're a taker. No, not that way. It's of a big sister, like, come on, get with the program, get in this game. You can tell when people in the game and when people not in the game, because when you not in the game of life, guess what? You use those words like humble. Be humble. Be this, be that. No. You got to be secure. You got to stand upright. You got to be erect. You got to have good posture. You got to, I don't care if you're a man or a woman, you don't have that bend over, humble posture. You got to be erect. Stand up. You got to be a stand up dude. You got to be a stand up lady. Right? People, they use them words too much, that humble shit. Snakes. All of them. Just snakes. Joking. But no, I'm saying, that's that passive aggressive shit, right? If somebody tell me something that I already know about myself, I'm like, John, you are so smart. Yes, I am pretty. But I be doing it to make you laugh, to make me laugh, but it's the truth. So why am I going to be humble? Oh, no, I'm not pretty. I'm ugly. Oh, I look a mess today. No, the hell I know. Hey, if my hair was all over my head, God darn it, I'm gorgeous. Right? You got to have that type of mind state. That way you're not worrying about what this one and what that one is doing, right? If it's not about you, if it's not, hurt you, right? Now, I'm going to worry about what you're doing if you trolling me, if you going to sit there and tell me, get off Facebook, right? You going to tell me to get off Facebook. Yeah, I'm going to be like, you're trolling right now. Right? That ain't smart. That ain't smart. You don't. Right? You don't troll people that deal with energy, sweetie. That's not smart. That ain't smart. Right, cousin? Telling these people. Right? But, right? I be telling them, cousin, like it's not smart. It's not good. It's not nice. Because guess what? Your energy is for you. You be thinking you putting it off on that, like the people that told me get off Facebook last week, right? That energy they sent out was for them. That was not for me, because I was still happy. I was just confused for a second on, do I know you, ma'am, sir? Right? Even if I did know the person. In my mind, I'm like, do I know you? You don't know me. Like, I don't know you. Like, what? I was confused for a second, but after that, I'm like, okay, you don't know. That energy is for you. That energy is boomeranging right back to you, because now you gotta sit there and wonder about yourself, because you done sent out this energy to a person that it really wasn't meant for. It's only a projecting of how you feel about yourself, right? Because you can't sit there and express yourself in the manners that you want to express yourself, right? You can't be bold, right? And say what you want to say. So now you're going to project your inward desires that you have to suppress, right? Because you're not bold in who you are. Now you got to suppress your inward desires. So now that comes up as anger. I'm angry at her. I want her to shut the F up. You talking too much, right? You fucking with my spirit. You talking too much, right? So that's how that comes out, right? And I love you too. Oh, Renee. Good night, sweetie. Thank you so much for coming, Renee. I'm about to shut this thing down, sweetie. Thank you. Renee, thank you. I love you so much. Thank you for coming. Right? And so, right? So, yeah, the dude came on here. Matter of fact, it was a dude that came. Well, the dude wasn't so much as trolling me about me, right? And this is a guy I know on YouTube, right? He wasn't trolling me or telling me to shut up. This was the girl that was telling that came to me and said, "Shut up." She said it right on the live stream. She said, "Shut up. I'm tired of you." Right, right on my live stream. She said that comment. I'm like, oh. Right, and the dude. Every time I post anything, because it comes up in my algorithms that he posted, and he posted saying, "Don't pay attention to the devil. Don't do this about the devil." Every time I post something, he talking about the devil. I'm like, you're only projecting your own energy out to you think you projected it onto me, but it's coming right back to you. We are, right? So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say good night because I have so much to do. Right? Love you guys very much. I wish y'all everything, cousin. I cannot wait to do this, cousin. We are definitely going to do this. This week we're going to get together and have our meeting and everything. So excited! Yeah, my cousin said. I love you more too, Renee. My cousin said they added themselves to your growing list of watchers, right? And not supporters. Tell them thank you for what. OMG, cousin. I'm really ready. I'm really ready, cousin. Cousin, you right. I should have said thank you for watching. I felt bad. I felt bad after I sent what I said to them. I said, you can't spell. But they called me a batch. I'm thinking they meant to call me a bitch, but they called me a batch. I'm thinking they meant to say bitch. They might have. Maybe a badge is a new word that I don't know about, but they called me a badge. Right? I almost wanted to. I mean, it was so cute because it was so. I like that word. That's a cute word, badge. Oh, oh. Right? I can't. I couldn't. I could not. I just can't be mad. I couldn't be bad. I'm not that girl no more to get mad at somebody unless they say something that, like, maybe, that I'm not aware of, that maybe I feel deep down inside that I'm not aware of. But anything that, like, I'm aware of, like, you have no teeth, I'm already aware I don't have no teeth. So none of the teeth jokes would offend me. Nothing would offend me that I already know, right? And then and stuff that's not true about me. I'm not, what I'm gonna get mad about. I'm not a badge. I don't think I'm a badge. I don't know what a badge is. Right, cousin? Whew, I love them though. You gotta love the haters too, right, cuz? Right. So we gonna get together, honey. I love you so much. I love you so, so, so much. Yes. And yeah, right. And they right themselves to the world. And you right, cousin. They did. And you know what? That's the only airtime that they getting from me. Unless they want to come up and tell me what the problem they had with me, and I'll give them the airtime that way. But as far as talking about them in like all my live streams and worrying about them, yeah, they ain't getting no more airplay out of me unless they want to come up and tell me what the problem is on live, or either inbox me what the problem is, what have I done to offend them. Then I'll hear them out. But other than that, that's the only airplay that I'm giving that particular trouble. Right. Right? That's weird. Cousin, right? That's weird. That's weird. When I don't like somebody, I'm not playing they shit at all. I might play it once to see if maybe I'm wrong about them. Maybe we resonate. Maybe I'm wrong, right? But I done took off my judgment robe unless somebody's judging me. Then I will sit back and, for 5 seconds, be like, oh yeah, that's why they judging me. Because they X, Y, and Z. Right? Other than that, I think everybody needs to march to the beat of their own drummer, right? Because at the end of the day, I don't got shit for them, right? But some great advice, and the only advice I got is do you, boo, and don't troll me. Right, cousin? Ooh. Cousin. Oh, yes. Look, I might have to watch this movie. It said, Leave the World Behind. Gotta watch it again. Renee said that. I'm gonna have to look that up. That sounds like a good movie. Right? I don't usually watch TV or movies, but I'm ready to get off of here. Love you so much, cousin. I cannot wait. Yes, I will talk to you this week. I will talk to you this week. I love you so much. And yes, we will definitely, we gotta get together, right? And share our ideas and get this thing rolling because we both got so much to offer our people, right? So much fun to gain, so much everything to gain, so much current, right? To gain from what we both have on the inside, right? So happy that, wow. Where you been all my life, cousin? Where you been all my life? I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Love you so, so much. Call me anytime, and I will definitely be calling you because we just gonna get this thing rolling. So, call you tomorrow. I love you. Mm, Peace, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching.